1 second. And
It says we're being live streamed.
it's loading.
Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. Welcome everybody in YouTube.
Yeah,
And
we are about to get started on a very exciting Nature's Frequencies Saturday presentation. So if you will just stand by, we are excited for what we have to share with you today, live on YouTube, and we are taking this global. So we're all over the world today.
All right.
Beautiful.
RJ loves his beaches.
of course we do.
He's going to be on one in a couple days.
Wait a sec. Okay, let me know if you see.
We see Google.
That's not what you're supposed to say.
We see the beach.
You see your beach.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm on 3 screens. It's showing the left, not the right. Hang on. Desktop.
All right, we're getting ready to get started here. And we are excited to have all of you on our call today. And here we go. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are today, because this is a global call. So we have people from all over the world joining us today. This is Nature's Frequencies, and we're going to be talking about energetic health and wellness. So this is our Saturday Zoom event that we do every Saturday, and we have a global audience, and we're excited about it. So let's just do a brief overview before we get into everything. This is a U.S. patented technology, and it's a combination of Eastern knowledge meeting Western technology. So what do we mean by that? Well, Nature's Frequencies utilizes a combination of the meridian system, a concept in traditional Chinese medicine, and scalar wave technology and longitudinal waves that are responsible for our DNA and for cellular communication to take place in our bodies. Now, scalar waves are longitudinal, 3-dimensional waves that carry a form of energy that Nikola Tesla called radiant energy. Now, this energy has the ability to penetrate any substance. It also has the ability to transmit data or frequencies, such frequencies and vibrations of substances that can then be modulated and imprinted onto substrates. And I know that sounds a little complicated, but we're going to make it real simple here in just a minute. Now, let's talk about the meridian system. What is the meridian system? It is a concept from Chinese medicine, and it has been practiced for over 3,500 years. Meridians are energetic pathways where your life energy, known as qi, flows. These meridians can be mapped out all over the body, each servicing a different purpose. Now, holographic patches and programmable substrates are programmed with data via this scalar waves, and it's to be placed on specific meridian points of the body. And when a patch or a substrate is placed on certain meridian points, the embedded unique field signatures are then transmitted to help regulate the body's energy flow. When our body's energy flow is restored, the body naturally realigns itself to improve health and overall well-being. So what I want you to take from this is technology, and this is science, and this is all protected by 6 U.S. patents. Now, the company Nature's Frequencies has achieved or been awarded 15 major industry awards for their technology and their products. And they have received the exclusive prestigious gold medal, the prestigious gold medal that is the Edison Award They have also been awarded 6 USA patents that have been filed, obviously, with our government. We have more to come. We've also been featured on television media, specifically Fox Business News, where one of our products was debuted on the Stuart Varney Show. And then we've also appeared on USA Today and many other media outlets for our innovations and our excellence. Now, Nature's Frequencies has a significant history of winning awards, major awards that go all the way back to June of 2016. So you can see that the company has achieved these awards for their excellence all the way up until we've got 2019. And then we also have achieved awards as of January 2021. So we're very proud that we are recognized for our excellence. All right, well, Nature's Frequencies technology is inspired by Nikola Tesla. Our technology is patented, and it is the process of replicating energy and frequencies from nature and programming them into energetic health and wellness products. Nature's Frequencies USA patented technology works in harmony with the body's own innate intelligence to direct the right amount of energy to the right place at the right time and in the right amount. So here is the challenge and therefore the opportunity that everybody on the planet is facing. Our bodies are energy, and every day our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. These stressors come from chemicals, toxins, electromagnetic radiation, stress, worry, physical and emotional trauma, and more. And when your body's energy flow is drained, blocked, imbalanced, or interrupted by these stressors, then that's when you feel discomfort and other issues. So we here at Nature's Frequencies have the solution, as Nature's Frequencies has invented and patented some of the most advanced energetic health and wellness products that are designed to balance and to restore your body's natural energy flow to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically. And here's how they work. When you place the health and wellness technology products on your body or in your energy field, we were speaking about those meridian points, then your body absorbs the beneficial frequencies that it needs in the amount that it needs, when it needs them, to help you achieve and maintain optimal health, energy, and vitality naturally and energetically. So this award-winning company has some amazing owners. It's a father and son run business. Rick Hassler is our CEO and founder. Rick has been a successful business owner, selling his previous business as an Inc. 500 company after running that business for 25 years. And then RJ, hopefully you're maybe not being disturbed by my puppy in the background. This is a call about pets. But RJ Hassler is our president and founder, and he is the driving force behind the company. And he created and developed this technology along with his father, Rick. So I'm going to turn this over to Rick and RJ, and we're going to have a fun time today, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Susie, and thank you everyone for joining us. You know, I was asked explain how the Wow Tag works. So here goes. The Wow Tag is manufactured with our patented process of replicating frequencies and storing them into a substrate, the substrate being the carbon fiber. In one of our US patents, it specifically references PETs, and this line is directly from the patent. The subject technology provides a system that uses information carried by longitudinal waves to program a chip for transdermal emission and or augmentation of energy. Energy is very important. In an exemplary use, the chip may be integrated into a wearable article or directly worn by a person. The chip may be programmed to emit and or augment energetic frequencies or information that are tuned to interact with the bodily function. So let me translate that into basic English. You know, if you ever put something on your pet, or you have the pet swallow something and you can see the reaction of the pet is instant and it's not good, or if it ever happens to you, you know, that's something that happens instantly. Our products replicate a frequency which is not ingested. And our WOW program is comprised of a myriad of botanicals and natural frequencies that can assist both your body and your pet. So to keep it simple, your body and your pet's body have receptors that can pick up beneficial frequencies. And here's just an easy example. So just so you understand, your body and animals all have an endocannabinoid system that utilizes two types of receptors. One, they are triggered by specific frequencies. It's not by ingesting or inhaling, it's a frequency. They're triggered by waves, all right? These receptors affect the brain and affects physiological processes of your body and your pets. Now, utilizing our technology, again, there's no absorption of the body of the WOW Pet Tag. If the body recognizes the frequency it needs and the receptors pick it up, again, nothing to do with ingestion or contact. Your body or your pet system recognizes that frequency. And many of your body parts and your animal's body parts can be stimulated by a frequency of a natural substance, like a botanical, like an essential oil. Even the frequency of the sun stimulates certain systems of your body to work. Now, it's been proven that the endocannabinoid system and others work on frequencies which can assist with discomfort, inflammation, anxiety, stress, and so many other beneficial processes for the body. So basically, in a nutshell, you're going to hear how the WOW Tag can assist the body in so many ways. You're going to hear it from pets, you're going to hear it from people. And before we go there, I got to tell you a couple of my own pet stories. I had a 14-year-old big golden doodle named Jimmy Buffett, and he was getting slow, lethargic. We came out with a pet tag and we put the pet tag on him. He can now 14. He was chasing deer, squirrels, turkeys. He was just happy. Now I have a little golden doodle that would go nuts with fireworks, used to bark, drive my wife crazy. We put a WOW Pet Tag on her and she just settled down. Like, it was amazing. And two different dogs, two different great results. And I've shared our pet tag with numerous friends and with older dogs. And everybody has told me they just seem happier and just more energetic. I just got a text from one of our brand partners, and it said her dog is 16 with dementia and many issues. With the pet tag, she still does a great job as her medical alert dog. She is so thankful of the WOW Tag. This is one of my favorite stories, came from one of our veterinarians. They told me about a groomer that they got the pet tag to, and she hung the WOW Pet Tag in the crate when the dogs were waiting to be groomed. She had two dogs that were the most challenging and unfriendly dogs, to put it in a nice word, that she really did not enjoy grooming. But as a groomer, you have to do everything. She goes, one of them got in the cage and slept. Couldn't believe it. This one used to go nuts in her, in her grooming salon. The other one came out the nicest dog ever. She could not believe the difference of these two dogs, which were absolutely the most challenging dogs that she ever had to deal with. She goes, this is amazing. Another vet said he actually sold more pet tags to owners of pets who kept enjoying the benefits. And then a chiropractor in Georgia that we work with for years received some for his pet. He loved it. He started using it with his patients with absolutely phenomenal results. He asked if we could remove the word pet tag, and that is why you now have the new WOW Tag. for humans and pets. We always listen to our practitioners, and he's like, Rick, I have a problem telling my patients to use a pet tag. It works, but I really want to use the word wow tag. Can you please remove the word pet? So we did. And we have heard stories from horses, goats, lizards, geckos, turtles, and how people benefited from the wow pet tag. So this is the wow pet tag day. And this basically is the brochure. And you're going to hear from pets. And let's have some fun, Arj. Let's hear from some pets. What are our furry friends saying? What's up, Arj? We cannot hear this, Pat. I believe you are muted.
Hey, it's Penny here, checking in. Now look, I'm 13, so I loves me a good sleep. Maybe too much, because that's about all I do anymore. Heck, I'm sorry to say I think even my bird watching days are over. But my mom's got this pupper Louie, and he's 13 too. But, well, he's like a new dog since Mom ordered him something called a wow pet tag. Ugh, the energy makes me tired just to watch him. And, Louie, where'd that pot belly of yours go? So anyway, I told my mom I needed my own wow pet tag. And she just went online and ordered one for me. Now, it'll be here in a couple of days. So watch this space and I'll report back on how I get on with my wow pet tag. After wild crocodiles.
All right. What do we have next, Arj? Let's hear for some more pets. These are so cute.
Hi, y'all. It's Zoe again with an update. Now, I was listening to my mom on the phone and I got quite emotional. So I thought I'd share, as they say. She was going on and on about how grateful she was that wow tag had restored my zip and zing and quality of life. Golly, I never knew that our energy is as important to our health as the food that we eat. Did you know that? Now look, I'm a dog. So when she started talking about science and award-winning, patented, and some smart dude named Tesla, well, it went right over my head. But who cares? Because it really, really works. I feel like a new puppers. And my mom is wearing her own wow tag. There's just one little problem. Now the cats have their own wow tags. They're back to doing late night zoomies again, and it wakes me up. Never mind. Hey, my mom's about to stop bragging on me, so you need to get your human to call her about these fabulous wow tags. Anyway, it's time for me to maybe do a little friendly cat chasing. Later, Gators.
These are cute, Arj. One of our brand partners did this and sent them to us. Their pets love their wow tags. You got one more, Arj?
Yep.
Then we're going to go to humans.
Hey everyone, my mom doesn't usually let me on Facebook, but while she's on the phone, I wanted to tell you something. You see this little tag around my collar my mom has me wearing 24/7? Well, she actually wears one too. And she wants me to wear it because she wants me to stay healthy and happy and flexible. Well, at least that's what she says anyway. But I know it's because she loves the bounce in my step and all my little spins and twirls that I do for treats. Now, if you want your furry friends to be healthy and happy and run around and have fun, then you better talk to my mom when she gets off the phone and get one of these wow pet tags like she's got me wearing. Bye now.
I love it. All right, let's hear from humans.
All right.
Thanks, Sammy. What are humans saying? I think the first one is from the UK. Let's go to the other side of the country, or the other side of the pond.
Right, okay, well, I've got a German Shepherd. That's Layla. Hannah inspired me with the packets and how the cows and the goats picked what they want. So Layla's got a wow pack tag on. And I thought I will put one of every product we have, a packet of everything, on the floor. in the dining room, and I'll call her in. And I put the blue bottle with the food freshness card at the end nearest to me. Anyway, so she's come in and she's not used to all these things on the floor, and she's nosing around, and she spotted this and she went straight to this, and she just sat there and hitting that and looking at me. And I've got her here. I'm going to see whether she will actually come.
Yeah.
Okay, look, can you see her?
Yep.
And she absolutely loves it. Good gal. Yeah, and then I did the trick again, but this time I semi-hid the bottle. She went and found the bottle, and she's like looking at me, will you please spray me? She absolutely loves this. And then we've got little Rosie. Now, this is Rosie, and this is Esme. Rosie's my daughter's dog. And unfortunately, she was a rescue dog, and she had a horrendous first year or so of her life. She really does. And she come very stressed and very terrified, and she gets very stressy and very yappy. So when the pet tags come out, we put the pet tag on her, and we noticed that she calmed down. Now, she doesn't like water. She never goes in the sea, she never goes in the river or the streams. And this one particular hot day, they've taken Rosie for a walk, the stream's there, and she's gone into the stream and walked out. And it was like, wow, the only thing different was the pet tag. And then she had, going back now a few weeks back, she had a really bad upset stomach, really stressy stomach. And we'd had Dr. Marie talking about the food freshness card and the earthing card. And I went round there, she hadn't eaten for 3 days, she was getting really hard, and she's a little dog, so she needs to eat. Anyway, she come up and I said, let's try the earthing card. And Esme was with my daughter. And I got the earthing card and I waved it over Rosie. And she had been shaking and like this. She was absolutely in a right state. They couldn't believe it. We waved the earthing card and she calmed right down. The shaking stopped and that. And I went into the back of the car. I'd already offered her a treat and she didn't want to know, but I went and got another one. And when she'd calmed down, she had a treat. So I sent her back in with an earthing card and a food freshness card. And she laid on these and she recovered and her stomach got better and she was fine. We also find she's terrified of fireworks, but with the tag on, she was a lot better.
That, you know, Elaine is a retired practitioner in the UK, and she loves her pets and she loves all of her products, and all of them benefit your pets just like they benefit you. So the card, the food freshness card, the spray bottle, the wild tag are all beneficial. And Elaine found a way to make sure that her pets are as healthy as possible. So we're always happy to hear, you know, there's more than just one way to help your pets and yourself. What do we have next, Arj?
Okay, well,
my neighbor inherited her father's dog, Peanut, who's 14 years old, when her father passed away. And he had been very ill for many years in a nursing home. And by the time she got Peanut, Peanut had, you know, stress and anxiety issues. She would lick herself raw whenever she got stressed or anxious. So we go for walks a lot, and I said, could we please put a tag on Peanut and see if that makes a difference? So we did. I went out of town the next day, and Dawn, my neighbor, texted and said, Peanut's not licking. And then the next day she's texting and she goes, this is 2 days. She has not licked. On the third day, she goes, what's in this tag? Well, since then, my neighbor and her husband and both kids are wearing their tags, and Peanut is doing fabulous. Plus, she's 14. She even has better mobility.
You know, I love hearing about older dogs and more mobility, because I experienced it and it gave my dog a second life. And, you know, the anxiety we hear constantly, like fireworks. My dog, fireworks were brutal. I'd hid under whatever she could get under. And you heard it from Elaine too. It's fireworks stress out the dog. You know, these systems of your body, if we can help normalize the stress, take the stress level down for your dog, everything functions better. So your dog is functioning better. And, you know, when the dog functioned better, and Melissa's dog just wasn't licking, and maybe it was a nervous reaction. So what do we have next, Arj?
You know, this tag is just phenomenal. And you can also wear this on your pets. I'm getting ready to get 2 more, and they will each one of them will go on each one of my dogs. Right now, they each have an earthing card on, and Teresa would like to have them something smaller, so it just looks a little better for pictures. So my dogs will have these very, very soon. So you can also get them for your cat, your horses, your goats, whatever you choose to. But this tag, folks, if you don't have one for yourself, you got to get one, and get one as soon as possible. Okay, so to get yourself one, do yourself a favor, take care of your health.
You know, Arj, hey, Scott, can you unmute? We got a live Scott, and he had the same situation with an older dog. And the benefits of, Scott, can you explain your older dog and how our products benefited him?
Sure. I don't know if you can see this photo, this plaque I'm holding up or not, but this was Nyla. And because of Nature's Frequencies products, Nyla lived to be 14 and a half years old. When she was 13, shortly after she turned 13 on March 12th, it was in September of 2020, she actually went down in the hallway one evening, and we thought that was the end of her. And actually, what we did was she had an earthing card on, and then she had a WOW pet tag at the time. And she also, that evening, I freaked out because she couldn't move her legs. She couldn't do anything. She had no mobility whatsoever. We have a dog elevator, and we thought that we had to put a sling under the front. I had a sling under her front legs. Teresa had a sling under her back legs. And we literally had to get her in the elevator and take her out and put her in the yard like that. And I thought I was going to be calling the vet to make arrangements to put her down. And the next thing, I just freaked out that evening, and I stuck all the patches on her. I stuck Nitro on her. I stuck WOW on her, Relief, CBD, all immunity, anything that we have. I said at that point in time, I just stuck it all around her collar that evening, and on her plastic lanyard sleeve that held her earthing card, I plastered it with patches as well. And the next morning, Irv Samuels and our other business partner, Al Mon, was coming here at 11 o'clock, and we were having a meeting to discuss some things. And I was really, down because my dog's out in the backyard. So I was there in the kitchen making everybody lunch. And I looked at them and I said, I'm going to go out here and check on my dog. I'm going to go out here and check on Nyla. And Al says, well, if you're going to go check on Nyla, you better go to the front door because she's standing at the front door. So we went to the front door. I called the vet back and I told him what was going on. Irv and Al went outside. She followed them around the yard. And I called the vet that evening, and took the vet. Well, that afternoon I called the vet, and we had an appointment for that evening. So everybody went along. We went down to the vet, and he said, I thought you said she couldn't walk. I said, when I called you, she was laying in the yard. She couldn't do anything at all. And he's like, well, what got this dog going? And I just took her collar off, and I said, here, look. And there's this patches all over the collar. And, he said, what's that? So then I gave him brochures and information. But because of Nature's Frequencies products, we actually got an extra year and a half out of Nyla. Nyla lived to be 14 and a half years old before we think what happened was she bloated. So I'm grateful, so grateful. And everybody that loves their pets, they really need to get Nature's Frequency products. The new WOW tag for themselves, plus for the dog. It's just amazing. You got to have them. So I know all mine have them right now. Taser has his EMF earthing tag on. That's got that one on too. And Gracie Lynn has one on, and she also has a CBD pet tag on as well. So, and then anytime when they start to get like mobility issues, I'll just throw a couple patches on their collar and a couple of days are really good to go. And here, I'll tell you one more thing about Nyla. When Nyla, you could tell when the patches needed to be changed because she would literally start walking in like a C shape. And as soon as you put the patches back on her, about 2 days later, she was straight as could be again. And then she was good for another 2 weeks. And then you change the patches again. And this is the routine that we did every time that she would start getting in that C-shaped pattern walking. All we did was change the patches. And that's how we did it, everybody. And it was just, I mean, I'm so grateful to Rick and RJ and his family for what they come out with. I just can't talk enough about it. I get really excited and emotional. So thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, Scott.
You're
You know,
welcome.
just so you know, the Wild Tag has many benefits for inflammation, anxiety, and the EMF Shield and Earthing Tag has benefits to your body for overall health, well-being, and it truly helps your body function better. Can they be worn together? Yes. Totally different programs. Again, the Wild Tag has incredible benefits for older animals, stressed animals, inflammation, and the EMF Shield and Earthing Tag has incredible benefits to keep things healthy and working, like me. So I got to tell you, it's just kind of neat. What do we have next, Arj?
Let's see here.
So I have some plastic tubs. I have 4 different colors so that I could document which product was where and which one was my control. And I switched it up every week for the last 4 months. They're 100-gallon tanks. And I put a Wow Tag in one. And I put the Earthing card in one. And I put the Food Freshness card in the other. And the 4th was our control. They were all spread out throughout the pasture. So they actually had to go and find what they were looking for. And every day for the first 2 weeks, I had to go refill the Wow water at least 2 or 3 times a day. And I wasn't sure if it was just because they were all sort of in a central location. It was easier to get to. That's where they were hanging out that day. So I took the Wow water and I put it on the far corner of their pasture. So they'd all have to really go and travel to get it and search for it. And they still emptied it twice in one day. Love this. This one is actually really fun. I had my Wow Tag clipped to the inside of my bra strap. And it was the first time I'd gone out in the pasture with the bulls and everybody. And I got within our big bull's energy zone. Normally, he's really respectful of my space. That day, he was not. He wasn't rude or aggressive at all, but he came and he rubbed his head all over my shoulder where he could find it. I was like, that's really weird. So I went in and I moved the Wow Tag to my hip pocket. A couple hours later, went out to see him and he knew where it was again. And he rubbed all over it and he's just absolutely fine. This morning, I stuck it inside my glove and went out and just held my hands out to either side and he still knew where it was. And just to see if there was a difference in the person, I had my husband do the same test and he just went and stood in the pasture with the tag wherever, and as consistently, he goes right to wherever the tag is at.
You know, pets and animals have a sense that no, horses are amazing. I had somebody that owned horses, and inside the stall, they had water on each side of the stall with the food. And they put a Wow Tag in one of the troughs. That's the only water the horse would drink from. And it was instant. Like, it was like the other water didn't even exist. Horses have an incredible sense. And Hannah has goats and cows, and she's on a farm in the Midwest. And her test was amazing. I mean, she said the Wow water, when she finally put it to the other side of the pasture, it was like it's like a mile away. Her farm is huge. It was like a mile away. And they walked to the Wow water, not to any of the other water, because that's what the animals wanted. Sort of like how, you know, Elaine's her dog picked what she wanted. Animals have a sense, and they love our products. And, you know, they kind of know. Hannah's got a bunch of stories like that. But, you know, we have, if I can get Frank on the line. Frank, if you can unmute. RJ, Frank's got the biggest dog I've seen in a long time. He's got a 174-pound big Carson. Tell us about your little puppy.
Well, the biggest one that I have right now is a Cane Corso. He is not got an ounce of fat on him. He weighs 174 pounds. He's all muscle and excitement and all that good stuff. I have a 16-pound dog. She's been with us for 13 years. She was rescued. Then it's mixed breed. And then I have a puppy, just turned 7 months old. She's about 86 pounds, and that's a Philip Brasilero. Anyway, my dogs, first off, the little one is high strung. So when it gets around a lot of thunder, which of course here in mid-Florida you have regularly, or fireworks, she just does, or my shooting on the range that I have on the property, she doesn't like loud noises, and she'd run and get behind the refrigerator in the garage and stay there until after all the noise was gone and for several minutes, and then I could coax her back out. We put back then it was an energetic tag, and today it's the EMF and earthing tag. Couldn't get the word out. I'm looking at the others two in front of me. But anyway, we got that on her, and she still would get a little bit nervous, and she'd want to get up in your lap or something, but she didn't run and hide and get behind the refrigerator. And when I would go out on the range, she would just come up on the lanai and stay there. She didn't run behind the refrigerator. My other two dogs have got, they're loving to us, but they are very, very protective of us. It's good that we're surrounded on three sides by water, but they are very easy to get to know new people. It keeps them calm in that way and not quite as overly energetic. I also keep a whole earthing card and a food freshness card and about a 40 quart, it's about a 10-gallon stainless steel bucket that they have to drink out of, besides of course the pool. That's why I've asked you, Rick, how do I energize my whole pool? Because my big guy drinks out of the pool half the time because he's too lazy to walk out to the bucket. That's the only thing I can say. But this is 276 pounds of dog right now. And in about 2 months, I should be adding another dog that when it's full grown will be a little over 200 pounds, a South African Borbal, and another one with their type of personalities. So I'm looking forward to watching that happen and continuing with very healthy and happy puppies. As you know, they're laying down around me now. I don't want to call them; they'll all get wild, and then they are crawling all over top of me. So anyway, that has worked really, really well for us, and we suggest it for everybody that has animals.
You know, Frank, you're using the EMF Shield and earthing tag for young dogs. I love that. Older dogs, the WOW tag, and your little young two-month-old 76-pound dog, I laugh at. You got some big dogs there.
Well, he is a Cane Corso, and he comes from Italy. He's a Mastiff from Italy. There's another Mastiff from Italy called the Neapolitan Mastiff, which is a 200-pound plus dog and a male. What they did many years ago, because they both came from the same dog, is they bred the big ones to the big ones and the little ones to the little ones. And over quite a number of years, they ended up with the Neapolitan Mastiff and the Cane Corso, which he should be 140 pounds, full grown. Well, because they came from the same dog, there's always the possibility of a throwback gene. He happened to have got it, which is why he's now 174 pounds.
That's awesome.
I like big dogs. My wife used to only like little dogs. She learned that it's much nicer to be able to walk around and not bend over to pet the dog, you know? It just comes up to you and your hand's right there, and they get a lot more contact. So you get closer actually with the big dog than you do a small dog. And I know people that love all their small dogs, and that's great. But my wife was that way. But once she realized, because she got around, my first big dog was my 240-pound English Mastiff. And he was a very docile dog, but very, very big. And so she found that getting close to him was a lot easier than another small dog.
Well, awesome. I thank you, Frank. And we're happy to keep your dogs healthy and happy and keep you healthy and happy. And I know that's a challenge too. So we're happy and thank you, Frank. RJ, what do we have next?
We have sold a horse.
Oh, this is another great story. This horse was a performance stallion, but lashed out when the littlest thing with his routine changed. His trusting is getting better. He was abused and starved when he was in Spain, and it's been a challenge for him not to be expressive about his feelings. And it's an Andalusian, and they are very gentle, but when mentally pushed over the brink, it's difficult for them to return to something of stability again. So this is an expensive horse, and the tag actually changed this breed's life, this horse's life. And this horse owner couldn't stop thanking us because, you know, when you have an abused, starved animal, they tend to be squeamish and not as opening. So, and I guess the Andalusians, you know, you don't know what you're going to get. And they got it from Spain, and it totally did an overhaul. And this is from a vet and one of their people that got the wow tag. And are we good, Arj?
We are good. So let's go announce March contest winners.
Oh, we have a Richard S. Congratulations from Edmond, Oklahoma. Wins an EMF, an earthing card, a tag, and patches. And then we got Elizabeth S. from Guthrie, Oklahoma. A lot of Oklahoma today. And Cynthia from Austin. They also win in the drawing an EMF card and an earthing tag and patch. Congratulations. And what do we have for April?
Let's see here.
April, we got to do the EMF card and the wow tag. It has to go. And you know what? I'm going to add our incredible priceless spray bottle because it really is amazing. So anyways, the highest enroller will get an earthing card and wow tag and my famous little priceless spray bottle. We love these. And we'll also have 2 winners in a drawing. So start enrolling, people. We're excited about, if you haven't noticed, we're changing everything, making it newer, brighter, happier. Our products no one's ever complained about our products. It works, they work. So, you know, now we actually make it beneficial for you to have somebody join. Your fast start bonuses are there. Everything is going to grow, and please grow with us. So if I could tell everybody, contact 4 people in the next 24 hours about our products and get the word out, because everybody needs these. You have to know 4 people with pets. And like, is it going to make your pet better? If it's a young pet, I recommend the EMF and earthing tag. EMF happens to affect your dogs also. Okay. Older pets absolutely love the wow tag. And you heard from Scott and me that we'll tell you the older pets, what the wow tag's done, and it just makes them more, you know, vibrant. And that's a good thing. So contact your people and say, hey, this is a great special we're having. And RJ, we have a quick flash promo in the next 24 hours. Really simple. Anybody buys a wow tag, you're going to get a food freshness card. The food freshness card should go right by the water and the dog's food. All right. I have an EMF tag in my dog's water. I have the food card behind both. And, you know, love your dog, love your pet, love your cat. They will appreciate this. It makes a difference. And, you know, these wow tags are phenomenal. We're really proud of them. Our people love them. You've heard from all of our people. So we hope you enjoyed today. And we thank you all for joining us. And Arj, what do we have next?
Let's see here. All right, how to get started. So we have 2 options. Option 1, you can become a brand partner, shop and save on Nature's Frequencies products as a brand partner, and be rewarded for sharing amazing lifestyle products. Or then we have option 2 is to become a customer, and then you can just normally shop and save as a customer. And
Now, can I give something away?
Nope.
I'm
not
giving
yet.
away nope. This is really cool.
Uh,
Explain what's at the Media Hub, Arj.
Okay, so we have PowerPoints, product catalogs, marketing materials. That's kind of like our info hub. So just go here. Everything's downloadable. You can all take it from there. People were asking about a YouTube link, how to find our YouTube channel. So now we just have a direct link. It's Nature's Frequencies YT. Goes straight to YouTube. So it's nice, easy, simple. It takes us right to our channel. You don't have to search YouTube for anything. And that's just naturesfrequenciesyt.com, YouTube.
And the Media Hub, we're going to keep adding as we make new things, like the new corporate video. We're working on 3 new product videos that you can share, and we'll keep adding to the Media Hub. So if you get a chance, please go there. I had somebody said, I didn't even know that existed. And they're like, this is awesome. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. Please enjoy it. If you want to see something, please feel free to tell us, and we'll see how we can get it there. All right.
Now
can I give something away?
Now you can give something
All right,
away.
RJ, kill the live recording.